So, for my second episode in Wealth Goals series, I had a different topic in mind. But last night, I was consumed by an experience and I felt a strong urge to share it all with you. So, let me share you my story 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I wrote a life vision through my personal mission statement, and I'll talk about life vision and mission statement in the future episodes. So, here is what I wrote as one of my life vision statement 8 years ago: to become financially independent so as to have enough freedom to pursue my life goals. This is exactly what I wrote in my diary, and I carry that diary till today. Today, of course, my vision has evolved a bit. It is not just to be financially independent, but to be mighty wealthy. Now, after I wrote that vision of mine, I had to take action. So I began by taking stock of my situation. At that time, I had just burnt all my money and savings in a business that I had gotten into. Now, I will share about that in some other video. God, there is so much to share. It was also that time that I got married, and you know how it is when an Indian guy gets married. So I had to leave my business and find a stable job. I knew at that time that to make wealth, I had to come back to business after a few years. So, for the time being, I decided to focus all my energies on a stable job and work hard and climb to the top of my career ladder till the time I was again in a situation to go back to a business. Now, at that time, I was working as a technical writer. And I said, technical writer will not let me move ahead in my career ladder. It will hit a ceiling eventually. So I had to make a career transition. I should move to a role that had the potential to maximize my earning. So I started reading a lot of books and talking to a lot of senior professionals and mentors. So it was during that time that I bumped into a book that was to change the course of my career. And the book was titled How to Be a CEO by Jeffrey Fox. Now, while the title was quite pretentious, I picked it nevertheless and thank my stars today that I picked it because it eventually changed the course of my career. Now, till date, I have read a few hundred books in my life, and this one should be somewhere in the top three in the category of careers and career management. So, of the many nuggets of wisdom that the book gave to me, three of them were the most relevant and timely for me at that time. So, I'm going to share them with you. One, always take the job that offers the best money. Two, avoid staff jobs, seek line jobs. And three, do not expect the personal department to plan your career. Let me explain all these 3 points. One, always take the job that offers the best money. Now, Jeffrey urges its readers to chase for roles that offer the best money, and he gives the following advantages of higher paying jobs. And he says higher paying jobs have greater benefits, perks, bonuses, and subsequent raises. Higher paid persons get the higher paid job. Higher paid persons get greater visibility to top management. Higher paid persons get greater responsibility, which in turn gives you greater responsibilities to perform and show off your talents. He says for your career growth, money is the scorecard, and this is the defining point in the book. Number two, avoid staff jobs, seek line jobs. Now, what does it mean? It means do work that helps the company make money. It is a lot harder to be fired when you have a definitive and tangible link to helping a company make money. This increases your value and positions you for growth in the company. Line jobs make money for your corporation. Line jobs include roles like sales and product management, marketing directors, supervisors, and general managers. Staff jobs are the stepping stone to other jobs. Staff jobs could include lawyers, planners, data processing employees, R&D, and all other administrative jobs. Number 3, do not expect your personal department to plan your career. Your career plan is not predetermined by your corporation, and this is something that you all must know. Take responsibility in designing your own career plan. The human resource department does not have a grand plan for you. Your career growth is your responsibility and no one else's. So, reading this book moved me to action. As I said, it was timely. I needed to read that book and I found it. So, it was then that I decided to transition my career into a line job. And I evaluated all the line jobs: sales, marketing, product management. And finally, after a lot of evaluation, I made a firm decision to move to product management and successfully transitioned within 2 years of making the decision. Now, it is another story on how that transition happened and what all did I do to make that happen. But this has been the most rewarding career decision of my life. In my last organization, I was the only product manager working closely with the CEO and the CXOs in the company. And it gave me all the benefits that Jeffrey mentioned, like greater benefits, perks, bonuses, and subsequent raises, greater visibility to the top management, and of course, greater responsibility and opportunities to perform and show off your talents. Now I am moving into another large company as senior product manager, reporting to the senior vice president. So here is my final thought on what I shared. If wealth building is your life goal, but for some reason you cannot leave your job immediately to start a business, then focus on maximizing your earning potential in your professional career. Look to get into a line job that has the highest growth. And here's another bonus advice: read powerful books. A good book can change your life just as it did to me. I am what I am today because of hundreds of books that I have read. I am the product of all the books that I have soaked in. Do not waste time reading fiction and Chetan Bhagats of today. By all means, read it if success and wealth making is not your priority. And that's not the kind of audience I'm catering to. But if success and making wealth is your primary goal, read books on success and wealth making. The books will catapult you into greater heights. You need to clearly make a distinction between entertainment and education. You see, life is short. You decide if you want to spend time being entertained or being educated. Why not read books that educate and get entertained in that education? That's how I do. I like to read books that educate me and I enjoy that process. So if you need help in book recommendations, do ask me and comment here. I will often be talking about a lot of powerful books in my YouTube channel. So please keep coming. I just have one request. If you feel what I share is of any value to you, please like and subscribe to this channel, because when you like and subscribe, my videos reach to a wider audience in YouTube searches. So with that, thanks again and see you in another high value episode.